Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Learning Torah Lishma. I was just listening to Harav Yaven Reuven. He has a YouTube channel, and I'm sure he has other, probably on Torah Anytime, wherever it is, but I know, he has a YouTube channel. And I'm watching his video on the story of the two butchers that were selling non-kosher meat with the Megala Amukas, and we're not going to get into those stories. You could see his video, and I just looking at it, and they describe how they were saved from Gehenna, and we have a little bit of a description of Gehenna. It's extremely scary, and I'm just thinking about that, and then it hits me. All those people that are thinking, that are being picky and refusing to grow up and become adults, and not getting married, not becoming, not working and be able to support yourself, and all the bad things that leads to, seeing to pornography and stealing and v'chule, act. If a person would understand the Gehenna that is waiting for them, a person saying, I have time. I don't have to take it seriously. I have time. And in that time, because they're not married, they look at things that are improper. Or because they don't have money, they steal a few times, God forbid. Then the Gehenna, the petrification of Gehenna that they're going to get for those things, what happens over there, before you even get punished, just the fear alone of the punishment, happening, you understand, is so great, it's such, and for what did you do this for? You're sitting and saying you're doing this for Hashem, but in the meantime, you can't just not be married and not do some type of level of sin. Hopefully not severe types of sins. It just doesn't work that way. And to make a system doesn't work the way, and you promote that system, who knows what's waiting for you? It's so scary. Like, my heart is shaking as I'm watching this, and I'm thinking of the people that do it to themselves, that people that keep the system in place, that are doing it. It's so scary. It's so dangerous. You just watch his video. Maybe I'll put it in the link in this video. It's terrifying, and all this, you didn't gain anything, and you only lost. You understand? Being picky, doing this. Now, it's true, after the fact you did it, you have to do tshuva and now grow from it and try to turn this experience into a positive. Use what you learn for this experience to help others, to help yourself in the future. Absolutely. But why put yourself in that situation when you could easily avoid it? Why refuse to grow up? Why refuse to become an adult? Why do you refuse to stop being picky and stop thinking of people as in what type? Are they Hasidish, Sephardi, or Litvish? And see people for their panemias. They're a frum Jew. That's what counts. That's what counts. Stop looking into all the different types and this and that. They're a fully fledged from Yid. They're a nice person. That's what counts. Stop being lazy and using learning and all these things not to work and not to learn how to support your family. Stop it. If you would know every sin that you did because of this pickiness, because of your refusal to face the reality of how Hashem made this world work, the sin that the sin that came out of it, which is not just the sin that you did. But remember, if it's a marriage, that means there's someone else that's not getting married because of you till later. So you're also, to a certain extent, you're to a certain extent getting their sins. You're a part of their sins because of this. And just imagine someone who's a leader that's promoting this. It's horrible. That doesn't mean now that you're stupid when you go into it. It's the opposite. You take it seriously. You grow up quick. You become an adult. You take responsibility. You learn good. You learn Torah. You learn Musar. You learn Torah. You learn Halacha. You learn Stam Gemara. You learn Musar. Women start learning Tanakh. Start learning Musar. You work on your character trait and become an adult. The quicker the better. The more years you have under your belt that you're an adult, the better person you are when it comes to marriage. So the earlier you start before you get married, the better. Don't wait until you're 12 or 13. And certainly if you're 12 or 13, take it seriously. Take it seriously. You know, 12 and 13 is when, in Jewish law, when you're considered a full-fledged adult. So from there until 18, you have time. Till 17, 18, you have time. When you're ready to turn 12 or 13, you already have to start becoming a full-fledged adult. And now when you turn 17, 18, you have a few years under your shoulders. You don't go into marriage like a baby and get divorced like a baby. You start taking side jobs, side hustles. You have to, of course, learn in your younger years. It's important for most people. Some people, they need to get into work at a younger age. Of course, everything legally in a healthy way, of course. But you need experience. You need to find your niche. It's extremely important. You have to know that for yourself, because when you don't, not only are you affecting your future spouse, but you're affecting how many future children that could be born, and when they're going to be born, and which neshama is going to. You're affecting so much, and all you think with your arrogance is yourself, and it's not even yourself you're caring about. You're thinking with a messed up mindset of the system, which doesn't even help you. They just make you fearful of things that there's no reason to be fearful of. If you can't understand the difference between a good person and a bad person after spending some time with them, you're a child. Could someone trick you? Of course. But when you meet them, and then you take them around and other people meet them, you know, what happens is you can't fool the world. You understand? The sheker gets out. So if you meet them, first of all, and you're a high-level individual, then you could for sure tell. But if you're not, you take them around, you take them here, you take them there, we have friends here and there, then you ask your friends about it. You understand? It's not rocket science that people should have this fear in them, instilled in them, and not just a fear of marrying someone bad, but a fear that they're not my type, they're not coming from my background, they didn't go to this yeshiva, they didn't do that, all this stupidity. And all that is going to get you the chatan that happened in the interim until you get married, until you learn how to support yourself. All those chataim, those sins that are done in the interim, which could be a lot. Even if it's a few, it's horrifying. But usually it's a lot. And you caused it upon yourself. When you go up to Shemaim, you're going to want to kill yourself for acting that way, for thinking that way. You're never going to forgive yourself. It's going to take so much time after coming out of Gehenna to get over the trauma that you caused to yourself. Don't be that way. Hashem wants the best from you. Learn to, Hashem sees Klal Yisrael, he sees they're a stiff-necked nation. He doesn't say because they're stiff-necked, I'm Kshe'arif, because of that, I'm not going to choose you. He says he sees the Mila in that. He sees that the good thing about it, that if they're stiff-necked and they accept me, then they won't leave me so quick. You understand? Stop with your negativity. Stop destroying yourself, destroying people around you, and destroying the world. Stop becoming a force of the Satan. Become good. Join Hashem. Become positive and smart. Become an adult. Learn to financially take care of yourself. And then you're going to start to feel happiness in your life. You're going to start to take responsibility in your life. Even if it wasn't your fault, you take responsibility and you fix it, you make things work. That's an adult. That is a person. We need people, not children. Hashem is dying. He's dying because for you to just have a little self-respect, a little common sense. Hashem is, he's dying for you. He's like, he can't believe it, how he gave you so much and you mess up so bad. He made things so easy and you complicate them to the nth degree. Stop doubting yourself. Stop being negative. Become a positive person, and you're going to see that Hashem's Shefa, Hashem's radiance is going to flow within you. When Hashem wants to bring bracha into this world, you know what he's going to say? Oh, you Rivki, you Yankee. Oh, that's where I'm sending it. That's where I'm sending it. You Rachel, you Sarah, you Aaron, you Moshe, Yehuda, you Esther, you Yehudis, you Cheved, you Shena. That's who I'm going to send my bracha to. I'm going to give them that bracha because they learned how to use, they worked on understanding how I run this world. And they try to do things in the correct way, not constantly doubting yourself and thinking of people as evil and negative and dangerous and having this negative mindset. Become positive, become smart, become an adult, become self-sufficient, self-financing. And then you're going to be on the road of your journey of success in this world. I love you and Hashem loves you more.